You know the dream? A big family trip to a huge theme park. You're picturing the memories, the looks on your kids' faces, the adventure of it all. But let's be real. What's the first thing that pops into your head? For us, it's the cost. You can practically see the dollar signs flashing for tickets, food, parking, not to mention the mountain of souvenirs. We've been there. But what if you could have that incredible day without the incredible price tag? So we took our family to SeaWorld San Diego with a challenge. Could we have an amazing day without an amazing budget? In this video, we're sharing the exact tips that saved us over $200 on tickets and food alone. And this wasn't about cutting corners on the fun. It was about being smart, planning ahead, and knowing a few secrets most visitors miss. And we're going to share every single one with you. Okay, our first and biggest money-saving hack happened before we even packed the car. Whatever you do, don't just walk up to the front gate to buy your tickets. That is the single most expensive way to get into SeaWorld. Gate prices can be sky-high, sometimes over $120 a person. For our family of 4, that was nearly $500 before we'd even scanned a ticket. No thanks. There's a much better way. The secret? Buy your tickets online and do it ahead of time. SeaWorld's own website has deals, but the real gold is often with authorized third-party sellers. We used a site called Getaway Today, but others like Undercover Tourist and Go City have great discounts too. We found single-day tickets for around $69 each. A few minutes of searching can save you a fortune. For us, buying online versus the gate price saved us over $50 per ticket. That was an instant $200 back in our pocket. Now, you've got a few options here. If you think you'll go more than once a year, the Fun Card is amazing value. It can cost less than a single-day gate ticket, but gets you unlimited visits for the rest of the year. We just needed a single day this time, but if you live in California, the Fun Card is a total no-brainer. There are also 2-day tickets for as low as $99.99. which is a massive saving compared to buying 2 separate days. And keep an eye out for kids-free promotions that SeaWorld sometimes runs. The point is, a little homework a week or 2 before you go can save you some serious cash. All right, discounted tickets? Check. Next up, parking. General parking at SeaWorld San Diego will run you about $30 or more if you just pay when you get there. You can save a few bucks by prepaying for your parking online. But here's the real pro tip. Some annual passes, like the Silver Annual Pass, come with free general parking. If you're even thinking about multiple visits, that free parking makes an annual pass pay for itself really fast. Since we were only doing 1 day, we just bit the bullet and prepaid online to save a couple of dollars. And more importantly, skip the line at the toll booth. Now, this next tip isn't about saving money, but something just as precious on a family trip: saving time. Arrive early. And we don't just mean on time, we mean early. Like at least 30 to 45 minutes before the park officially opens. The lines for security and the main gate build up fast, and you want to be one of the first people through. Why? Because for that first hour, the park is the emptiest it will be all day. You can march straight to the most popular rides, like Manta or the Emperor Dive Coaster, and get on with almost no wait. This is how you avoid shelling out for the expensive Quick Queue Pass later on. We literally walked onto Manta and rode it twice before a line even started to form. By the time we were done, the wait was already 45 minutes. That's a huge win. We always tackle the big rides first, then switch to shows and animal exhibits once the crowds really pour in. Okay, let's talk about every theme park's number 2 budget killer: the food. A single meal with a drink can easily hit $25 to $35 a person. For our family of 4, that's over $100 just for lunch. So, our food strategy is our second biggest money saver. Now, the official policy says no outside food or picnic lunches are allowed in the park. However, they do allow you to bring your own water bottles. This is non-negotiable. Bring a reusable bottle for everyone. There are refill stations all over the park, and you will save a fortune by not buying $5 bottles of water all day. And while the rules say no full meals, we found that bringing small, single-serve snacks for the kids is usually fine. We're talking granola bars, fruit snacks, bags of pretzels, things you can tuck into a backpack. We've never had a problem, and it's a lifesaver for keeping the kids happy while you're waiting for a show. But what about an actual lunch? You have two great budget-friendly plays here. First is the one we did. Pack a full lunch in a cooler and leave it in your car. When you're hungry, you just get a hand stamp for re-entry, walk out to the picnic areas right outside the entrance, and have your meal. It might take 20 to 30 minutes out of your day, but it literally saved us over $100. We had sandwiches, chips, fruit, and drinks. It felt great to sit down, refuel, and know we weren't spending a dime. The second option, if you don't want to leave the park, is the all-day dining deal. You can add this to your ticket online for around $40 to $50 for an adult. You get a wristband and can grab an entree, a side or dessert, and a drink every 90 minutes at most of the restaurants. If you're planning on eating 2 meals in the park, this thing absolutely pays for itself. You can even use it to just grab drinks and fries between meals. For a family that wants convenience without the crazy per-item cost, this is the way to go. All right, if these tips are already getting the gears turning for your own family trip, do us a huge favor and hit that like button. It really helps our channel out and tells us to keep making videos just like this one. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss our next adventure. Now that we've handled the big expenses, let's talk about squeezing every drop of fun out of your day for free. One of the best things about SeaWorld is that the shows are incredible, and they're all included in your ticket. The Orca Encounter, Dolphin Adventures, Sea Lion and Otter Spotlight. These are seriously high-quality productions. The second you get in the park, pull up the show schedule on the app and plan your day around them. We saw all 3, and they were the highlight of our trip. And a pro tip for the shows. If you sit in the splash zone, they aren't kidding. You will get soaked. Instead of buying the pricey park ponchos, we grabbed a few from the dollar store. $1 each, and they worked like a charm. The animal exhibits are another huge part of the experience that doesn't cost an extra cent. We spent at least an hour at the shark encounter, and just exploring the wild Arctic exhibit with the beluga whales. These are the moments the kids really remember, and they're all included with that discounted ticket you were so smart to buy online. And finally, the moment every parent dreads, the exit through the gift shop. The pleas for that giant stuffed orca are coming. You know they are. This is where our final hack comes in, and it's a little sneaky. Before we left for our trip, we went to a local store and picked up a few sea life-themed goodies. A cool shark toy, a small stuffed dolphin, a fun coloring book. The whole haul was under $15. We kept them hidden all day. Then, right as the can I have it. Chorus started on the way out. We revealed the special SeaWorld surprises we already had for them. They were thrilled, and we avoided a $30 plush toy or a $25 plastic cup. It's a simple trick, but it's a perfect meltdown-free way to end the day on budget. So here we are, heading out of the park, totally exhausted but so happy. The kids are clutching their pre-bought souvenirs, we're full from the lunch we packed, and our wallets are not crying for help. The whole day was a success because we planned ahead. Our biggest wins? Buying tickets online from a reseller instead of at the gate saved us $200 right away. Packing our own lunch and leaving it in the car easily saved us another $80 to $100. And all the little things, like bringing our own water bottles and ponchos, added up to another $20 to $30 in savings. We had a full, incredible day of rides, shows, and animals, all while sticking to our budget. Look, a family vacation to SeaWorld can be expensive, but it really doesn't have to be. With just a little bit of planning, you can focus on what actually matters. making those amazing memories with your family. We hope these tips help you do just that. What are your best theme park money-saving tips? Drop them in the comments below. We'd love to read them. Thanks for coming along on our budget family adventure. We'll see you in the next one.